about my intellects and my ability to have a voice in the world. And here she has, this comes out with Uriel and the Sphinx, number 21. All right, and this is talking about like the ancient hidden knowledge, right? And the fire of our soul, the protection guardian who brings the light. Uriel brings the light. Uriel brings the fire. You mean like that? And it's saying, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I mean, you watch me do all this. This is taking forever. It's 33 minutes into this and we're watching this. This is Uriel bringing the fire to the strength. No. Look at that. This is the page of fire. Page of fire. The messenger bringing the light. All of the things, the structures that stand for millennia, that stand for eons, ages, generations, right? Here's the strength. Look at that. Look at how they go, how they match. That's what's in our past. Some sort of fiery, inspirational light that we need to be strong with, that and turn in this into a manifestation for the greater good. Okay. Oh, and our clarifying last card for that is harmony. Did I just say the pond ripples that expand? Look at that. This is taking what we need, what needs to decay, right, and shooting it out into the universe to create ripples of beautiful harmonic music. We no longer need to be discordant. We no longer need to be contrary, trite. We no longer need to feel like we aren't good enough and that our voice isn't worth it. And we no longer need to be shh. Shh. Well, guess what? We won't shh. We're gonna sing. We're gonna make music. We're gonna rock in harmony. Okay? So that's good. That's our past. That's where we're coming from. We're gonna move on anyway. Why King of Pentacles? What has got us so seeing red, so bullish, right? And the bull sees red, the Commodore. Oh my gosh, this card represents Taurus. It's definitely a all earth signs, could be any earth sign. I hate doing that, to be honest, assigning it to a specific sign of person, because anybody, I can be this King of Pentacles and I'm an Aries female. But when a bull sees red, he hits that China shop. We're in deep shit, right? And ooh, we're traveling here. Which way is it gonna go? You know, I feel my happiest if I'm busy, productive, or at work on something. Being constantly busy and productive is a trauma response, and we know that. We know that. Are we feeling guilty because our work is, maybe we're sitting, maybe we're waiting, maybe it hasn't been taking off yet? And I can be happy and love myself when I'm at working or at rest. And for that, we get the One of Scrolls. On track, right? We can get on this train. We can, what are we going to do when we're on the train? We're going to sit. That train might be moving. It might be taking us places, but guess what? If you ever taken a train ride across the country, you're basically just sitting. You are at rest. Even though you're moving, you're in motion, you are going somewhere, your physical body is at rest. All right? Now you had to buy a ticket, decide where you were going to go, wait for the train to arrive, and now you're standing there. Get on the train. Get on the train. Because once you're there, you can sit. You can rest. Once you get on this train, you can sit and rest and wait for your work to work itself. And that's why for the clarifying card, Oracle, Portal Oracle card for our Portal Oracle is earth. Earth. Man, we need to get grounded, you guys. This is just... The King of Pentacles is seeing red, and he's calling for earth. Calling for the earth, like... I had another card here. What do I do with it? Here it is. Transformation. Transformation. This is the Death card. So we are going from... Sorry, I almost dropped my book on me. We are going from seeing red to being grounded. Now, do you see this? This is a big permanent change. She's holding it in the palm of her hand, and she's like, man, I'm ready for new. I'm ready for transformation. I am ready to stop seeing red and to put my feet back down on the ground and just enjoy sitting. That's where we're at right now. Right now, we are sitting on that train, waiting for it to take us where we need to be. We bought the ticket. It had a destination written on it when we bought the ticket. It said, oh, I'm going here. This is the car I'm getting on. So you purchased your ticket. You got on the train. Now you just have to sit patiently and wait to arrive, which is why we're the next one. I was like, what? Because here we're looking at, are we lying to ourselves? Is someone lying to us? The last pile in this deck is about this guy's like kind of like taking things, he's stealing things away, and then he's leaving with them. Things that aren't his. Ideas. The swords are ideas, thoughts. Could be real material things, right? Our work, our ideas, our reputation, things that we've invested in, things that cost us money, things that we've forged in the fire and that we've used to fight our way through. And someone just took that shit, put it in a bag, and took off. That just wasn't right. That's not right at all. Was it you? Did you do that to somebody? Don't do that shit. That's not nice. That'll just bring you negativity. That'll just bring you terrible stuff. If someone do that to you, damn. Are you doing that to you? Is it you? Are you both the perpetrator and the victim in your own theft? Are you stealing? Are your thoughts stealing away your ability to soar? There's a lot going on here. This is definitely like mind over matter. Like here's somebody with these like negative ideas, with these negative traits, taking and stealing and being deceitful and malicious, right? And laughing. This guy's laughing about it. And here, this person has all of these ideas soaring up through her crown chakra, right through the third eye, right through the top, just coming on 6, 7, right? And there's all this darkness that surrounds all these thoughts getting away, but look how blissful. This person is undeterred. This person is enjoying this. She's producing these thoughts. These thoughts are coming straight out of her. She is the one flying. She is light as a feather. She has not a worry. Not a worry. She is not worried about this SOB. And the card that we have for that is, I am rejected by my friends and family. Are you lying to yourself about that? Are you being rejected by a group of people because of a miscommunication, because of a dishonesty, because of something bad that happened, and people are gossiping, taking it the wrong way, things going wrong? Guess what? That's their problem. That is not your problem. Those are not good people for you. Okay? If they're not going to listen to your side of it, if they're not going to see your value and see your work and see how much steadfast investment the King of Pentacles has made in his life, they're not going to see the fact that you took something that died and took it apart and let it digest in just and become a part of your system and your cells and your being, and turned it into something else. You got on that train, you're sitting on that train, you're waiting for it, because when you get there, you are going to find that you now have a wealth of friends and family who make you feel like you belong. You are going through that transformation from that red to the earth. And it's just super interesting, because when I was like, oh, because we got two different things. We got up in the air, right? Where are you going? Did you get on a train, or did you get on a hot air balloon? Are you even on that hot air balloon? Or are you kind of just like, what? Are you with the people on the ground? Are you watching and waiting? What is it? What is it? And that's so interesting to me, because the other card that popped out with it is add some. Add some is all of our ancestors, it's our spirit guides, it's all of the people who watch over us, who take us, who give us those little intuitive hits, who give us the little downloads, who are there speaking to us, who understand where we're going and what we've been and where we are going next, and the greater picture of all of it. And when we get to add some, we say, add some, I have arrived. Add some, I have arrived. And it's really interesting, because it's like, I have this thing, right? This thing that I'm looking at. And I have this other thing over here that I'm kind of holding at a higher ground than this other thing, but I'm not paying any attention to it whatsoever, right? I'm kind of like holding this thought up to allow it to release itself. Just go fly away, bird. Go fly away. Because I have what I need. I'm focusing on what I need. I am holding in my hand the thoughts, the ideas, the respect, the intuition. I am holding in my hand and observing all of the things that I need to be looking at, and all of these other things can go fly away, right? And that's where we have the last card is crossing bridges. Crossing bridges is interesting, because in this respect especially, because some bridges you got to cross. Some bridges you got to build, some bridges you got to burn. And sometimes you got to be the water that flows under, right? Just let it flow. Just let it flow. So you have a choice. All of this is describing the choices that we have, the choices that we make, and the things that we need to do. We have come from. We've come from kind of a degenerative force, right? We've come from the breaking down of something that may have been valuable but was kind of volatile, right? If it had permanence to our sustenance, it would have maintained, it would have retained, it would have been solid, stayed there. It wasn't. It was something for us to eat. In order to eat your food and get nourishment from it, we have to take it apart, right? You don't like eat food whole. You have to take the grapes off the cluster. You have to break the bread into pieces. You have to take a bite of the carrot. You have to take your pieces of food apart, grind them up and chew them with your teeth, put them down into your body and turn them into something else. And what your body doesn't use comes out as shit. And you go take that shit and you throw it in a yard, you flush it down the toilet, you put it somewhere else, and you let it fertilize something. You let it become something else over there, because everything that you've needed, your body has already taken. It has already become a part of you. So don't you worry about what you flush, you let it go. All right? And then you move on, because things are keeping us stuck. Things are keeping us angry. Things are keeping us red, right? And maybe people said things that there's a lot of like people talking trash. And in the world today, there is so much going on, right? Everybody's like on different fences. Everybody's on different sides. People are protesting things and expressing protests for things that aren't even real. And some things that are really, really real and really deserve attention and really deserve a good support have been just lost in the mess. And it's just a cry and shame. And then everybody is just seeing red. So we need to know which bridges we need to cross. We need to know how to stay grounded in earth. We need to know, and in order to do that, we need to know how to harmonize. What is in harmony with us? What is discordant? What doesn't belong here? Then we can let that go so that we can flow. So I will show you that we have gone. I think this is actually amazing. And then I'll finish up this reading. But we have gone from kind of in confused, angry state, all up in our head, right? All up in our head, and turn all of this passion and all of this fiery being and all of this into some positive thoughts and ideas, changing our mindset, taking ownership over what we can and cannot achieve, what we can and cannot do right at this moment, right? I can achieve great things, but I can't achieve them all today. And I'm going to have to achieve a few other little things before I can achieve the big things. And that's what we're getting with, right? Because we got to get rid of this negativity. We got to get rid of this view of us. If that view of us comes from our community and people are misunderstanding us, misjudging us, not giving us a chance, talking bad about us, are those really people we want to hang out with? No, it's not. And I know that we have emotional attachments to people, and I know that we see the good in others and everything, but we really need to take a step back and say, is that what's good for us? This is really healthy. We're going to get on this train and we're going to go. And when we go, we're going to start harmonizing with our atmosphere. We're going to start harmonizing with the people around us. We're going to meet people who are in harmony with us. That means that their hearts are beating in the same sense. That means that their spirits are going in the same direction. That means that they have the same vibe as us. And when we do that, things start to grow. We become more grounded. We're able to begin our legacy. We're able to put in the firm foundations. We're able to sit and enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? And that's from knowing which bridges to cross, which bridges to burn, which bridges to build, and which bridges to just let it all flow under. Okay. So that is my sample reading for you from the Portal Oracle. I appreciate you guys listening and hanging out with us today with me, all of your support. I might do this again. I might make it a regular thing. I might not. I don't know. I really would like to know what you guys would like from me in this regard, in this sense, because I am here to help. I'm here to help you. I'm here to present these things. And like I said, I have a lot of personal reservations about doing general readings. I'm a very personal, private reading type of a person. If you ever do want a reading from me with or without the oracle, with the tarot, however you'd like that, you can just shoot me an email. It in the description box. It's in the Kickstarter. It's on my website, heathenstargazers.org. I will be shifting my mode. If you haven't noticed, it's kind of already been shifting, and I will tell you, my life has changed tremendously over the past year, and I have had regenerative effects, and I've had things that we had to leave behind. I think we all have. 2020 has just been intense, and yeah, there's a lot of shit, but there's also a lot of good. And what can we grow? How can we fertilize the ground, and how can we come out on the other side this coming spring with new seeds to plant? Just a thought. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a great day. And yeah, let me know what you need from me. Let me know what you want from me. And I will let you know when the Portal Oracle becomes available. Thank you. Have a great day.